All right, good day, viewers. You're welcome to another edition of City Stand. And we say thank you to you for joining us on this special edition. Yeah, what has brought us back? The issue of Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. The latest in town was the latest. His case has been reassigned to another judge this time around. Of course, it, that can't be without the consent or the knowledge of the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the CJN. Currently, Nigerians are reacting to this, and we have to see what they are saying today as regards the reassignment of another judge to handle the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Also, the Christian Association of Nigeria, the CAN, said that the country is passing through a serious and precarious situation, which the president needs to do something to. The issue of insecurity, they cited the issue of insecurity, inflation in the country, and so on and so forth. What we'll be discussing all these together this morning. It's not afternoon yet. This is just 11:35. Behind me, you can see our reviewers, the likes of Mr. Kunle, Mr. Femi, Ben Jack. Also, oh yes, oh yes, you have to make it brief, very brief this morning. Let's quickly have oh yes before going on, very brief one. Yeah, before we go. Wow, would you call this a good development for the Eagles? Of course, almost all Nigerians have been calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, but this time around, after his confrontation,
I must use this opportunity to celebrate Pa Ayo Adebanjo for being consistent, even more than the Ohanese and the Pandef. You know, themselves. The only person I've seen that was consistent on the list of Nnamdi Kanu is Pa Ayo Adebanjo. I cannot give it to Ohanese. Maybe possibly this president new Ohanese president, and I've not seen as John Asuntan, but I've not seen much from him. But that notwithstanding, and let me quote from Binta Yako's statement yesterday when he was being asked, wow, Nnamdi Kanu's case has been reassigned and the news has broke out. He said, for you to try Nnamdi Kanu, you have to be very, 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 very careful because Nnamdi Kanu is of a higher reality. That's Binta Yako. Reassigning the case to another judge was a result of a Jimako's letter to CGN demanding that a court, a federal high court judge reassign
John
Tsoho reassigned, and of course the man complied. I don't know whether he complied based on the reality or pressure from the presidency or pressure from wherever that made him to comply so quick. You know, no matter how you see it, we don't know what is going to happen until we begin to test run, you know, the process of the trial on the issue right there in the court. That we're able to look at how the one that they are reassigned, whether he's going to follow the other side of the Fulani agenda or he's going to come out plain and do justice according to what the law says. Because Binta herself said, you know, Nnamdi Kanu cannot be tried in Nigeria. As simple as that. She said it. Nnamdi Kanu is a higher reality, meaning that, you know, where you can see Nnamdi Kanu's level, you know, is in ICC, International Criminal Court. That's where those such people belong. And even if they are there, that Nnamdi Kanu is stubborn and intelligent, that he has not met such a person ever since her career as, you know, in legal system. So what does it tell you? That Nnamdi Kanu is actually innocent? That's one. I think there's no court. All the judges are running away. Nobody could try him because they cannot get anything from him. So,
political of the treasonable felony.
Of course, no. Of course, very 100%. I'm not the one saying it. That's what, you know. And that's okay. How many this thing now reassign? Federal government endorse it. That's where they're announcing it. If the federal government does not endorse the reassignment, reassigning of the case to another judge, they wouldn't have done it.
Recently, we saw a move by the president of the country, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on the side of Igbos. You know, yesterday was Sunday. On Saturday, we got a report that Tinubu is trying to woo, you know, the southeasterners, south, you know, as regards the 2027 election. Now, is this what's this reassignment of another judge to handle Nnamdi Kanu sending? What's the message? Is sending?
Well, no, that's not the issue. The issue is that the 250 billion that he budgeted for Southeast Development Commission is already tailored into a corrupt pocket, which is Odus Okalo. So what are we going to enjoy? You are bringing somebody of a questionable character. You made him chairman of Southeast Development Commission. You have already signed 250 billion, and the man is already busy appointing his all those men. They say where they go here, they share. Everybody don't they enter the pocket. So what are we talking about, Bola Ahmed Tinubu? What are we talking about here now? Why would such a person of questionable character that don't why Odus Okalo? Then on that note, you said you are winning. You are good. All those that money now, governors go share inside. All those girlfriends were there for Barbados, South America. All those ones. Yes, now that's where they. Oh, you don't know they have a dome. All these Nigerian politicians, if you go to Belize, you see them. How much is a hotel there? Everybody's near inside. Everything is inside the river. Go to Belize. Go to Barbados. Go to all those South America. You see, everybody have this there. That's where they enjoy. Where the likes of Rihanna and them, all the top celebrities, or even some of them who are Nollywood actresses here. They move them. Where do they move them? They move them to Barbados, Belize. That's where they go. You see, recreation. That's where they have their fun. So there's no politician in Nigeria that doesn't have something to do in Barbados. So the 250 billion now, Tinubu is claiming that it has, that will be used to fund Southeast Development Commission has already gone into somewhere else. Now 250 billion. So that does not mean
substantiate that.
Bros, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, bros. At the end of the day, okay, are we not hearing Development Commission under the Data Commission? How far? The one that Buhari did, how far? But this one now, that is why he's saying Aso Rock is not vacant. To see all this Okala. Aso Rock is not vacant. Tinubu second term is not negotiable. You see what?
There's a reason for that.
You see the gain. But away from that, let us look at South and Southeast. Their position in 2027 election. Does it justify Tinubu's re-election? That's what we are talking about. Let us leave all these issues now. If you look at Southeast, in the last election, Tinubu did not win in South, did not win in Southeast. You understand? So, but at this time, he's looking at if actually the North is going to fail him, he don't need to lose any vote in this region. So that is the calculation, and he's ready to do anything by getting the governors to even throwing enough automatic tickets to everybody. So we can do it. Lobby, buy anything, billions, give all those traditional rulers. He can do it.
This is a prolonged detention. It's been on since 2021. Yeah, and some people say this is an infringement of Kanu's fundamental human rights as a citizen of Nigeria. What do you expect from this new judge? Of course, his name has not been unveiled. We don't know if the new judge is a woman or a man. What should you expect from it? Because people have been saying that in handling the case of Nnamdi Kanu, Binta Yako was biased. This new judge, what are you expecting?
If the Supreme Court if the judge can be
fair enough, right?
If independent,
okay.
Independent, not dependent. If it can be dependent, and I don't think Nnamdi Kanu should last less than 24 hours there, because all the other charges against it has already been passed, and acting on this appeal court judgment that this man should be. Binta Kanu is saying no, means there's a fault. If the woman play according to the sentiment, Fulani sentiment, so that they begin to see how they can finish up the other angle of it, through using gun and using political means to conquer the South. Planting governors who are going to do their bid. You can see what happened. A whole Enugu State governor mobilized all the whole traditional rulers. They went to Sokoto to bow down and plead with the man, please. Enugu. So what are we expecting? So and they're looking at the south. They are not seeing something like Hopos or the Madia. They're not seeing that Nwafrefu of Ebonyi State there. They're not seeing Peter Mba of Enugu State there. They said, okay, the River State go where we say Mosanti there inside. No could remove for Bara plant somebody, a loyalist, a Fulani loyalist there, so that they will continue to advance their conquest. But what I say is that the Southerners are watching. Can such thing be done in anywhere in the North? Yeah, of course. I don't understand where these things are actually coming from. But no matter how you look at it, what we are saying is that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, because the young man is just suffering for nothing. He's just a victim of conquest. He's a victim of conscience. Nnamdi Kanu represent Biafra Christians in Nigeria, why the other party represent Nigeria Muslims. See, let me tell you, it's going to be between Nigerian Muslims and Biafran Christians. And I must, before I leave, I must use the opportunity to say, celebrate the congressmen, the United States of America, and American activists who are calling for justice of Jackson Sunday, who was being sentenced to death for defending his farm in his homeland by himself. The same Supreme Court, passed judgment, death sentence on. And we have not seen millions of Fulanis killing people, judgment being on them. Mike, what we are saying is that Nigeria should come of reality. Nigeria leaders should come of reality. And you can see in all these things, nobody is saying anything. It's they are ready for Nigeria separation. That's what it means. Look at the invasion in Washington yesterday. You can see all the people that were carrying guns that invaded White House. They kill all of them because we don't know where you're coming from. Who are you? They kill more than all of them. All the Secret Security Service killed anybody that was trying to kill Donald Trump in the United States of America a few days ago. What do they say? They mean it. I can't see that anywhere. Well, look at what you're saying. That somebody in the north is already ordering a sixth term in the southwest, in the southeast, and he's saying it's a must. That is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is still there, and that is the reason why the Nigerian government is conniving with some people who are seeing the likes of Simon Ekpa and the rest of them as a threat to what it is. But now everything is going out of hand. If Obama is still there as the president, I would doubt Nnamdi Kanu's release. Yes, I would doubt it. Because you can see the report that came, they were even sponsoring Boko Haram. Buhari. Yes. They were using to sponsor. So now that it has become clear that it's not going to be funny, and they have been making statements, the Vice President of America, J.D. Vance, made a statement yesterday. Say, we are monitoring the killing of Christians in Nigeria. And Donald Trump is also aware. You can go and watch the video. It's all over tweet. You can go and watch it. I watched it, and I'm telling you, anybody that have not watched, go and watch it. So it has gotten to a level, that the world have seen it as a reality. And remember, the South is quiet.
All right, I'm still coming back to you. Of course, this man has been there for over 4 years now. Yeah, 3 years. Yeah, over 4 years. Yeah. Over 4 years. Over. That's since 2021. Yeah. And for that man to be there till now, don't you think his orientation, his mindset will change about Biafra when he eventually get released?
Yeah, I think there will be some conditions that will be given to him. And I think this man has really suffered a lot. And the price he has paid is for his people. And I could see him and Igbo as working towards save issues there. I can't stay in my land and some non-entity called Fulani Hesben will start coming and killing my people, and I will just fold my hands. It's not welcome. And I want to say wholeheartedly that our leader from the South generally here need to wake up from the slumber, because such cannot happen. Because I could remember the other time that there was rapid of Fulani herdsmen encroaching all the farms, yards in all the southern region, especially the southwest and the south. We knew what we faced then, and we knew one governor that stood up, which was Bala Mohammed, that said the Fulani you are seeing, they have right to be carrying gun, and they have right to move anywhere around Nigeria. I mean, for open grazing. And now, it's more or less that I've always said the country is not one. And the way it is that until we try to sit down to patch our grievances before we can say the country is one. As it is now, there are some people that believe they are above the law. There are some regions that believe they can be instigated, people against each other. And I can say it loud and clear. The Nnamdi Kanu case is supposed to have been dusted and clear and dusted. That's okay. This man, at least he has not been he's not a terrorist like Wakurawa, Lakura. You can hear all those things. Lakurawara, I've been waiting at the column. I don't even want to know. They are all evils. And they started killing all around. What punishment did they give to those people? What punishment? You could see the other one that was kidnapper, the head of kidnapper in that area, in one region. And that guy came back, just spent that many months in prison. Dume came back and they were Dume. And they gave him chieftaincy title. And I mean, and you could see all what is going on, that the country is not one. Nnamdi Kanu, as Tinubu is, and I want to plead with him, he should continue with this process he has started. Let this guy be freed. Please, for God's sake, he has suffered enough. No matter how, you're in our hadith, they say you can't use left hand. When you use left hand to beat a child, you will use right hand to embrace him back. So that is what I want the president to embark on. Never any judge you want to bring on the table here now, they should just know their job. Their main things to do is to get this guy free.
And would the new judge ensure a speedy and free, fair trial?
Since the order is coming from the presidency, right? And as it is now, the presidency has realized, the board president of Bola Ahmed Tinubu has realized that these are his allies. The Southeast are his allies. It's just when politics happen, when there's policy season, that we approaching that is always going against. They know what they're doing. The Northerners, they know what they're doing. They know the top-notch region they can, destabilize is Southwest and Southeast, so that when they cannot talk with one voice any longer, they will be able to penetrate them. And that is what Tinubu now look at. That's okay, this lacuna that we've created for ourselves, let's patch it up. And according to the Southeast Economic Commission, it's what the Southeast have been deprived since Civil War that they are bringing back to them. I was talking about the additional states. Nevertheless, that there's some people are complaining, the state they have, what have they used it? Let there be balance, equity, balance.
Would that be enough for the Southeasterners to deny Biafra or to give up on Biafra?
I'm not saying they are not.
Will they give up on Biafra?
They cannot give up on Biafra. But where there's good governance, right? What the good governors have said, they are option to Biafra as it is. I told you I don't really listen
to options to Biafra.
There are options to Biafra. That's decentralization.
Is there any option to Biafra?
There is.
If you're done, I'll have my own time. If you're done,
no, there is, because said the word of an elder is the word of wisdom. Anyoku, Wachuku, all of them, Tinubu called them to Aso Rock. And they, when you talk of the word of wisdom, comes from those people. Okay, how do we go on this level we have now? And Yoku said, what you need is you can start from the decentralization of Nigeria, because there were steps already being taken by Jonathan with the Jonathan confab. Where is the confab now? They've hidden it in the House of Rock. It's still in the House of Rock there. Now, we are the one just the airlights. It's an airlight from the north. The airlight, they may not want that to happen. And so that is why they're saying until they can bring that confab out, and we had up some of the constitutional lacuna we have, and you see the country is easy to govern because but there are some people that don't want it to balance, because they believe they are born to rule, they believe they have power to control and uncontrol the system, decongest the system. And I can say the president that is there now, if you want to write your name in the book of history, please balance the equity, the what's it called, the marginalization, and let the guy called Nnamdi Kanu free because he has learned his lesson.
Okay, I just want to use one or two words. Just
there's an option.
The option, when somebody is sounding patriotic, patriotism, is different from reality. The reality is that the country is not one. The foundation does not signify that the country is one. But if you want to be patriotic, you can say, okay, options of what? And those options has already been shut down completely. Time and error happens to everything. You cannot tell me to go back and I will be 10 years ago. I'll be 10 years old. It's not possible. Can I be 10 years? Anything that will make me 10 years now? It's not possible. But in the spirit of patriotism, you can say, you can restore. Maybe whatever, try to pacify. I think that's what the leaders are trying to say. I believe, that's the angle I believe he's actually coming from. But we are trying to say we are not romancing these issues again. Let us look at it critically, what is actually, how it came to this, where we are now. If is it possible or not, with the killing and everything. And of course, Gani Adams gave an option. I said, what type of restructuring are you talking about? If we are going through this type of restructuring, we are not going to take it. Restructuring have been happening in Nigeria right from the days of when they came back from Aburi. This man came up with 12 states. Those were part of the restructuring. It happened, it began to happen up to this point. It has not been able to give us a solution. But I love what Gani Adams said. He said, are you going to restructure South-West with present-day states, or are we not going to be seeing those states again? Those are the questions we need to ask ourselves.
What's the body language of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on this issue?
Well, honestly,
new judge has been reassigned.
What I just concluded is that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to use release of Nnamdi Kanu as a last joker towards 2027, and he didn't want it to just go like automatic boom. Release him. He wants the case to pass through natural course. Maybe they have studied the case and they see that if this case actually passed through natural course, this guy should have been released. And even if he has not been released, Nnamdi Kanu has been asking that, why not let me be in the prison? Why continuously detain me in the DSS cell? If somebody have a case in the court and the case is still ongoing, they will say, let him remain in the prison. Abi? Okay, why continuously in the DSS custody to tell you that there is much more to this something, to this detain of Mercy Nnamdi Kanu. And I see the hand of Buhari among the strong people that hold Nnamdi Kanu down in that place. That man called Nnamdi Kanu has offended Buhari, and he refused to forgive him.
What kind of offense is that?
So many offense.
Made him
one of it is issue of cloning. When you say our president is dead, you see that one you have seen there is a fake one now.
That's fake Buhari.
That's fake Buhari.
One is from Niger.
Yes, this one. They will say this one you are seeing is not real Buhari. The real Buhari has died. All those kind of a thing can. Buhari is an eccentric.
Many people believed it at that point.
And many people believe it. It took time to convince people that what Mercy Nnamdi Kanu is saying is not true.
But it's obvious that his administration wasn't good.
So look at this bed.
So that's blessing.
Bed
sheet for your hand.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that hand of Buhari is among the Nigerian stronger that hold Mercy Nnamdi Kanu in that place. But whatever Nnamdi Kanu committed, the man should be released, because we have so many people that has done something even worse than that, and their case has been settled. It's either settled out of court. Even a former governor that was convicted and sentenced to prison, Buhari used clemency to release them. Dariye and the another governor from that place. So why not release this man? Even if you are going to give him some conditions that are not going to be too hard.
Political solution has been preferred. Yeah, but I think that will hand it up.
That's what Tinubu will use release of Nnamdi Kanu to play Joker against 2027. And he has started winning Omo-Igbo. The best gift Tinubu can give Igbo people is release of Nnamdi Kanu.
Now, do you expect a good sense of judgment from this new judge?
We don't know his name.
If
this new judge stand firm and unbiased. Honestly speaking, it will not take too much time before Nnamdi Kanu will be released. That is the truth of the matter.
All right, thank you so much. What's the one of Ogbaland before we go? Your take on this?
Okay. Releasing of Nnamdi Kanu. Well, it's a very good development in Nigeria. But meanwhile, Nnamdi Kanu coming out, let me say, before he become a member of ipob, people form it and people bring him. And meanwhile, I cannot say it is only the hand of former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari. Yes, he said against him, said that the man is dead, and they throw him, and the one that ruling is from another. You know, if Nigeria, the court want to go to inside the case because it's still under detention, not in prison. Yes, for the new judge, it's a very good development, but the new judge have to go and study the case before he can fix the day they will. Okay, it is what they will say. If Nnamdi Kanu is guilty, if Nnamdi Kanu is not guilty, he will go to cell or need prison. But meanwhile, before then, this is running up. Yeah, 2027 is coming out. About, Mr. President being the city president want to make way to please the Igbos. But praising the Igbos not to release Nnamdi Kanu. If we release Nnamdi Kanu, the Biafra have already come. I call it on the road to new Biafra. I'm not talking about old Biafra. The old Biafra have come and gone. This is new Biafra. I call it the new Biafra. So, and that new Biafra have already started their parliamentary government in the southeast. Their government is going on. We call it shadows government. So no matter coming 2027, we will not make Biafra to not stand. Yes, Nigeria will stand. Nigeria will have the election in 2027. But Biafra, if they say Biafra go by that 2027, Nigeria have to have the election. They will have the election. Biafra will not make them, let me say, the new Biafra will not make them to not have the election. They must have the election. But those participating in Southeast, by then they will know where they belong.
How do you think the Southeasterners will feel if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is eventually released by the government?
Okay, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu released, they will feel good. They'll have the joy on it. Say that their leader is back home. But let him think very well.
And how will it impact the 2027 election?
Okay.
On the side of the ruling party,
if they release him, but what I am saying, the new nation is so close. They are using Nnamdi Kanu the deceiving people of Nigeria, and they make Anyok and the others know what is going on, but they cannot come out and say what they are talking. 2027, but something is coming out. Something is coming out for the domot. They are closing their eye because they will not participate on it. Let me just tell you, they are using Nnamdi Kanu to have excuse. They thought that the new nation of Biafra will come under Nnamdi Kanu so that they can maneuver being the government of Biafra. But all these people that rule under Nigeria, none of them will participate for government of Biafra nation. None of them. Because they will still use that hand they are using in Nigeria to rule over there. That's why that young man, Paul, Chief Dr. Raphael Wazike, do not give them any chance to participate. Because they are using Nnamdi Kanu. But I pray by God's grace, let Nnamdi Kanu come out.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Was it the one of Oberland? And we really need to appreciate all of viewers all over the world. All the viewers, we say thank you to you. So Muki, great, we're blessed. A lady this morning, we say thank you to you. We're not able to thank you at the end of the program, but we're saying it to you now. We say thank you to you. We've delivered it to her, and she was very, 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 very glad. She was happy. And Mr. Olajide, that was sent money by Andrew Ogunjimi, Mr. Andrew Ogunjimi. Mr. Lajide got his money. I've delivered it to him. It's remaining Mr. Vincent, yeah, which at the end of this program, if I don't relax a bit, I will send his money to him as well. And I believe by tomorrow morning, we'll be here to appreciate you. I appreciate all the viewers. Muki Great, who provided us data. Yeah, data. Muki Great, we say thank you to you. City Stand is glad. We appreciate your support. Muki Great. God bless you so much. God bless you real good. And to Jacob Dedeji, we say thank you to you. He has messaged me privately, chatted me privately. We appreciate your presence on the program this morning. We say thank you to everyone. King Henry, we appreciate you, King Jogba, Mrs. Anoma, Osadie, Kate Perry, Gladys Oyabo, Nathaniel Abu, King Jogba, many more. Henry Okoro, we appreciate all of you. UC Kings in the United Kingdom, Mr. and Mrs. Adekoya in Germany, Mr. K in Germany as well, Mr. Spain, Mr. Osaze in Spain. We appreciate you. We appreciate Godwin. Yeah, Godwin. We say thank you to you too for always coming on the platform every morning to watch us. We appreciate all the viewers.
I don't know, maybe our daddy is watching us, Daddy Jacob.
Daddy Jacob.
We forgot to greet our daddy in the morning. We're using this opportunity to say, maybe good afternoon, if I'm right. And if you are watching us, we say kudos to you for always being there for us. You are the grandpa of Global City Stand. Thank you for always being there, Daddy Jacob. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you very much. All the viewers all over the world, we appreciate you. All right, we'll be back here tomorrow for another interesting edition. That's in the morning, around 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. in the morning. We'll be back for another interesting edition. All right, goodbye, everyone. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment. Subscribe, share, and comment after this live broadcast. Your own opinion on the comment section. Very, very important. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.